We also have a story on the late Amy Winehouse and how her family is shunning a new documentary about her life. Filmed in Malaysia, Fit for Fashion recruited 12 contestants from across the globe, and each week, well, every one of them have to face up to challenges on physical fitness as well as fashion. And they were guided by 4 judges, Louise Rowe, Christine Bullock, Mitch Chilson, as well as Todd Anthony Tyler, plus some other celebrity guests. Now, Fit for Fashion aired on ntv7, ended on Sunday, and now we have one of the top finalists of the show here, Kristina Pakhomova, as well as Kurt Stocks. Now, he's the country manager of Fitness First Malaysia. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Lisa.
Nice to have you on the show. Congratulations, Kristina.
Thank you.
So, you know, having gone through so many of the cycles on the show, you look great.
Thank you.
How was the experience? I mean, how were you before you entered the show, and now that's ended? You know, what other changes that have you experienced?
Wow, the changes have been great. You know, my whole lifestyle has changed. Okay. I quit smoking, and you know, I exercise every day. My exercises range from yoga to high-intensity cardio exercises. My diet has changed. You know, it became more healthy, and
wow.
I don't crave for junk food anymore.
So all that, you quit smoking. Yeah. How long have you tried to quit smoking? You know, how many attempts have you done? 10?
10 years.
And never succeeded until this show came along.
I didn't even plan to quit, but just seeing all the results that I have achieved after the show just made me realize that I just have to quit.
Well done, Kristina.
Thanks
well
so much.
done. That's inspiring. Kurt, being one of the partners for Fit for Fashion, you know, and seeing the contestants going through every week, I mean, how is it for you to stand there and watching it?
Oh, it's fantastic. All the contestants are on their own journey, as Christine has just mentioned, and it's great to see them motivated to change their life and really taking the opportunity that was given to them, and they've come out of it really, really well, as Christina can show you. Yeah,
yes,
it's great.
So what do you plan now, Kristina, now that you have, you know, become one of the top 3 finalists? What's next?
Just continue getting fitter and fitter, and you know, regularity is the key. I'm just going to continue with my exercises, with my routine, and getting better and better with each day. You just have to be a better version of yourself. And
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So before you entered, I mean, what were some of the fitness woes that you have? You know, for women, usually it's love handles around the abdomen area.
Yeah, that's what
so if you can share some tips with all of us here, what would they be?
Well, the exercising-wise, I would recommend weightlifting exercises. I found it's very beneficial for me, and it was quite scary to try it at first because I thought that my body would get big and less feminine, but I was surprised. You know, after the show, I started doing this, and I experienced, you know, it increased my physical work capacity. You know, burned my body fat, increased my muscle strength. Running is very good, not only for burning calories, but also, you know, clearing your thoughts. It lowers the possibility of depression, you know, release frustration. Yoga is great, meditation, so you really can play around with it.
Okay.
If you find it really hard to motivate yourself, probably you can try group classes.
Okay. Fitness
First, they provide all range of exercises, you know, starting from Zumba, Latino, and end with, I don't know, high-intensity cardio exercises. Just play with it.
Right.
Really.
So before you entered the show, was weight an issue for you?
Well, I wouldn't say I was fat, but like you said, all the girls had some problems with tummy, you know, a little bit of
flap. They can move by itself.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
But I never consider myself fat.
Okay.
But I was a little bit chubby. Unfit, yeah, definitely. And more than you know, it wasn't about look. I was actually, you know, out of breath when I was running or doing some high-intensity workouts with Mitch and Christine. So I was like, wow, okay, I'm not that fit like I thought.
Okay, so now you can climb up stairs without huffing and puffing.
Definitely.
That's good, that's good. Now, Kurt, you know, being part of Fitness First here in Malaysia, what are the types of problems that you encounter with Malaysian women, usually with their fitness goals?
I think the biggest challenge is a lack of awareness and a lack of understanding of the actual benefits of a healthy, active lifestyle. We see too often that the non-communicable diseases such as heart disease and diabetes, high blood pressure, all the things that are driven by sedentary lifestyles, by being inactive, are still on the rise. So that's the biggest challenge that currently faces Malaysia as a society and obviously women within Malaysia.
Okay, so how do you suggest then that, you know, being able to continue with that motivation, because sometimes being fit is also about being motivated, you know, just getting up and getting going, right? Especially if you run a busy lifestyle, if you have children or if you have like huge workload. So finding that gut, that push. What is it for you now, Kristina? I mean, now that you've entered the show, but, you know, what's that motivation now to keep this lifestyle going?
Well, trust me, it's not like every morning I wake up like, yeah, let's go, with this kind of motivation. No, I have my weak moments, but just, there's no motivation, there's no push. They just have to make this step and start doing this.
Okay.
Just start doing this, and then when you see the results in the mirror, even within yourself, you know, you become self-confident, you know, loving yourself. And once you start it, you can't stop. Trust me, it gets addictive.
It is addictive. Now, you obviously look good in clothes now. You don't have to worry about, you know, little flaps, you know, just showing in like very thin clothes now, right? So
no, but I have to continue, you know, doing this. Otherwise,
because it's not just one-off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to continue.
It's a lifestyle. It's not just 1 month or 3 months. It's a lifestyle, and you have to commit to it.
Absolutely. So, for Kurt, you know, any tips here for, you know, people who are watching, you know, being part of a gym chain, just to get people up and going and really absorb that healthy mindset?
Yeah, sure. I think one of the misconceptions that are out there is that you have to commit to it full time and you have to spend hours and hours at a health club to become healthy and fit. It's not actually the case. You know, everyone can make simple choices every single day. Choosing to walk up the stairs against taking the lift. Choosing healthy eating options, maybe against rice and fried fatty meats. They're all things that everyone can do every single day and can start right now. Now, there's obviously different degrees, you know, how much you want to achieve and how quickly you want to achieve those results will determine how much you need to put in. But the great thing about having a healthy, active lifestyle is everyone can start today.
And obviously, you can go to a gym, you can do it in your home, but if you want, you know, like a collective, like a community, then a gym environment is obviously great because you have a lot more people to encourage you to go on. Thank you so much, Kurt. Thank you, Kristina, for stopping by and sharing your stories.
Thank you for having us.
We are motivated, so I hope that you start today. Coming up after the break, we have Chef Martin Yen, who is going to talk to us about his experience. And after that, in our Bella Kitchen, show us how to dish up 2 dishes. Don't miss that.